Hello, my friends. Excuse the mess that's going on back here. I'm in the midst of cleaning this desk because it is a hot friggin' mess. I have a bunch of crap everywhere. But I had started pouring some polish into this OPI bottle because I want to restore it, and figured I'd just hit record and we can do this together. So we'll see how well this video turns out, because I am going to be doing all of this one-handed. And actually, let me try to loosen up this bottle so that I'm not struggling too much. I've talked about this bottle or this polish many a times on my channel. This is from OPI and it's called Sunrise Bedtime. It is a very old polish in my collection. And it came in a duo from that OPI put together. It had this polish and a red polish, and it was a part of the Breakfast at Tiffany's collaboration of some sort. This is one of my favorite holographic polishes in my entire collection, right next to, holographic pearls and a couple other holographic polishes. And one of the reasons why is because this holographic is pink leaning. It is so freaking beautiful. I love it so much. And I have added suspension base to this bottle many a times because there's so much glitter in there, guys. There's very little base. Even from when I remember when I first got it, obviously there was a little bit more base in the bottle, but as I used it, a lot of the base had been used up, right? But I still had so much glitter. And so throughout the years, I have literally used it down to halfway, filled it up, halfway, filled it up. And there's still so much glitter in this thing. I don't know how that is possible. It's the gift that keeps on giving, which I adore. Anyways, it had gone down to here, just poured like pretty much the entire thing of that into here, and I figured I'd stop and just pour the rest. The reason why I'm doing this is because, and in the past, and I have mentioned that I like restoring glitter polishes with a TKB Trading suspension base. I've been out for a while, and I've just, every time I get on the site to order it, I just don't order it, and then I keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And one of the reasons why I wanted to order it is because that's what I usually use to restore my glitter polishes that have either dried up, or I've used up a lot of the base, but I have so much glitter left over. That's a really great product that I still love. I just have been holding off for far too long, and I really want to wear this polish this coming week. So I brought this one out because this is a recent holographic polish that I've bought from OPI. It's called I Can Certainly Shine. And this has a slight, almost linear effect. I don't know if the camera will pull right now, but it's really, really pretty. It's a delicate holographic for sure. This particular one, if you can see, the particles are a lot larger. And it just sparkles more. It has that rainbow, a very pronounced rainbow effect, to where I find this one's just a little bit more subdued. So, anyways, I love this so much that I want to just try to get it back to a place where I can use it again. And so I thought to myself, you know what, let me pull a holographic polish that I don't really use very much. It's been sitting in my stuff far too long, but I also don't, and actually one of the reasons why I went out to buy another holographic is because I wanted to pour it into this one. That was one of my main reasons. And I most definitely did not want to use holographic pearls from Revlon, because, I treasure that polish. So, I want to see if this will work. And I'm just kind of pouring. This is from Wet n Wild, by the way. I think it's their only holographic topper that they have. I'll put the name down below. But the reason why I figured this one would work better is because there's a lot less holographic glitter in the bottle. And more base. And what I'm looking for really is the base. I don't want to change too much about this particular polish. And so I figured I'd do this instead and get use out of a bottle that I haven't really, you know, used too much. Where are we at here? I may actually pour a little bit of thinner into this as well, just in case. But I want to see. Sorry, I know it's gonna be a little shaky here, but you know, unplanned. And I don't want to pour too much, because once I put the wand in, it's gonna raise the level. Okay, I think that's gonna be, I think I still have some room, but I should have thought this out a little bit better. Let me grab my thinner. All right, the only thinner I have on hand is from Beauty Secrets. It's this guy. So I guess that's what we'll use. Oops, let me move some things out of the way here. I thought I would do this because I did it to another polish that I love a lot, and it ended up working out well. And I didn't want to go out and buy another bottle of that actual polish, and I figured I would just use a bottle that I don't, you know, I had sitting there that I also liked, but figured the two would go well together, whatever. Anyways, so let me see if I can get this to and this may need to sit a little while. Oops, I think I put a little bit too much thinner because some of it came out. It's okay. Sorry. And I'm gonna let it sit upside down for a little while. Okay. The other two bottles that I actually did that with was these two. And this was maybe like, I don't know, a month ago or so. I can't remember when that was. And that's because I love this polish so much. I have a whole manicure. Maybe I'll add the image of the manicure at the end of this video somewhere. I did a full glitter, balm on my nails. I put this one as a base and then ended up adding this one over top of it. And I loved it so much. It's so good. And again, another reason why I love this polish is because it's pink leaning. And although I love this one, I should say I like this one. I shouldn't say I love. I should say I like. If I love something, I know I'm using it way more. And I can most definitely tell you that I use this one a lot more than I did this one. This one was pretty much all the way down to here. Like right here. I was running a little too low for my comfort, and I still had plenty of glitter left over and wanted to get use out of those really amazing glitters. And so the other bottle that I had, and I think I have two of these, one for my kids, one for me. Why did I need two bottles? I don't know. We could have all used the same bottle. This one has very similar glitters to this one, but this one from Sally Hansen is called, what is this called? It is called Online Shop-ling. Has the bar glitter, and then it has black glitter as well. It does not have the blue glitter that this has, the gold glitter. You can see the multitude of glitters in this one. It's so good. Now it has some black glitters incorporated and possibly some scattered bar glitter because I added literally almost the entirety, because this one was down to here, right where it starts whitening up. I added all of this into this and restored this one, and it looked, It still looks very close to what it looked like at the beginning of me opening that bottle. And so I figured I'd do the same thing with this one. So let's see how well this did. I may need to let this sit overnight because, you know, sometimes it needs a little extra help. And it probably needs to incorporate a little bit more of that into what was remaining of this bottle. I still have so much glitter left in this bottle that I know I'll still get that pink effect, which I want. And I think it still looks pretty good. But I think the rest, this one still needs to incorporate itself into the rest of that. So as I keep working this one down, I'll probably just keep pouring this one in. I went with something like this because not only, more specifically, I should say, because the base of this is made for glitter. And so I don't want to pour anything like a top coat or a clear polish into this because I don't want anything to affect the glitters that are in this bottle. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go back to my cleaning here. I have a huge mess. Let me see. Do I need to... might as well share with you guys what I bought recently. I bought this one recently. I featured a very worn down manicure on my Instagram recently, but so good. How I don't have anything exactly like this. Well, I probably have things that are pretty close. What is this called? Put It in Neutral from OPI. I wanted a very neutral pink, very subtle color on my nails. And this one was actually really great for that. And then I ended up replacing my I&M Northern Lights. I've mentioned this holographic top coat for many years because it's my favorite. And I could not find my bottle. And I don't know if I finished it already. I'm just not sure. Usually it sits with all of my top coats and I couldn't find it. So I think for 2 weeks I kept looking for it because I wanted to add it to a manicure. And then because I couldn't find it, I ended up going with, you know, a different look or whatever. And then finally, I think it was this last week is when I ended up going, or last weekend is when I ended up going to Sally's Beauty to get it and replace it. Okay, that's everything. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will chat with you guys in the next one. Bye.